business. Xbox done added another damn studio to their gauntlet. They have recently bought Activision / Blizzard. What are we gonna call them? We're just gonna call them Active Blizzard or Blizzard Vision.
They're still Activision and Blizzard.
God, I hate that shit. Can they just combine the shit? But they have recently bought Activision and Blizzard. And they already acquired Take-Two and / Zynga, one of the biggest damn mobile market producers, mobile game producers and shit like that. And basically the catalog is getting bigger for Game Pass, shit like that. We on this over here continue to praise fucking Game Pass because it saves us so much money. It's ridiculous.
Take off Dead Space 3. Take that shit off Game Pass.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about that because I didn't get to see that stream, but I got the giggling when I seen the tweet. But yeah, the shit, every time we see it's coming to Xbox, we immediately say it's gonna be on Game Pass, and we just see in big ass text on Game Pass. It makes life easy. It essentially brings back the Best Buy. What was the other spot? The Game Crazy. Game Crazy type vibes.
I had Rhino, GameStop, and I can't remember what other place.
I remember GameStop, Power Play or whatever the fuck.
I think it's different everywhere. It's mom and pop shops.
Yeah, but where you could just try before, you could try before you buy. Essentially, that's what Game Pass really does, and it's so enjoyable because I get to play so many games for what? It's $10 a month. 10 or 15, right?
15 if you want Ultimate.
Oh, okay.
16. Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so I mean, they doing they shit over there. A lot of people were nervous, at least COD folks. I don't. Anybody here give a fuck about COD? Anybody?
I do. I enjoy it.
Okay, so you enjoy it, but I mean, it.
Fuck.
I don't care. I don't care too much about it. But Biggie's over here raging at Apex, so go ahead and get your giggles in. But people were worried about COD and what's the future for it. COD makes way too much money across the board to just be thoroughly exclusive on one damn platform. And it was released that the next 3 CODs will be released across all platforms as well. And in other news that actually did release today, staying on the whole COD Activision topic, the next Call of Duty will be developed by Infinity Ward. And in the group chat, I'm gonna go ahead and quote this damn thing because y'all niggas is ignorant. Funny.
What I do?
Nah, y'all, you know what the fuck y'all did.
I did. I don't even think I was involved in that one.
What the hell y'all niggas say? Oh yeah. Biggie said, and I quote, "Name a better dynamic duo than COD and Innovation," because COD, Call of Duty, and we could all attest to this, love saying they're innovative. They're innovating.
I really wish they would stop with that fucking word.
Middle school.
Hey fam, you know they not. You know they not. Same thing with the Blazer t-shirt and jean combo. It ain't going nowhere.
Bro, well, they've been saying innovation since MW3.
Bro,
MW2.
I remember that. Fuck Final Stand. We're innovating. Call of Duty Ghosts. We're innovating. All that you can do is make a damn telephone pole fall. But Biggie said that, and then it went down an entire line of name better duo, and Rambo proceeds to say 2K and rework.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you, bro. We've reworked these. Man, bitch, you reworked everything. I still ain't forgot you bastards ain't put the defensive stances.
Dead ass. It's funny. It's funny as hell, but it's a fact because they always say, "Or ambitious, our most ambitious project yet."
Oh man,
that's another one.
Our most ambitious project yet coming to the city.
Hey, Biggie, it's groundbreaking.
Another one. They always say that shit, bro, and it's
groundbreaking graphics, bitch.
We built this game from the ground up.
Oh no, that's 2K. That's 2K for
that's
sure.
Definitely 2K.
That's 2K. But groundbreaking. They said that in Modern Warfare. They said Modern Warfare was gonna be groundbreaking. Yeah.
Modern Warfare did change the game a little bit, but god damn it, it didn't do it.
It changed the game because of Warzone, not because the game
Yeah,
was good.
it didn't do it the way that we wanted it to. Because the reveal for it, I ain't gonna lie, had me hyped. The way they was talking about the customizing the weapons and shit like that, I'm like, bro, fuck with it. But then you get to the actual combat and playstyle and maps, I'm like, this why?
I feel like the biggest thing, especially for Modern Warfare, was really because we've said before the gunplay on that game was great.
Bro, headshotting someone with the deagle was, oh my god.
The gunplay on that game was great. Movement was kind of stiff, but it still wasn't terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't.
It's not it was stiff, but it was like normal Call of Duty type stiff. Like Call of Duty is, I'm used to Call of Duty being that stiff.
Yeah.
Cold War is probably the most fluid Call of Duty I've ever played. Because the only thing that I could give, like, if we were going to bring up like Black Ops 3,
yeah, that's where I was probably
yeah.
gonna go.
It just had verticality.
And that's
No,
go ahead, bro, go ahead.
Sorry. No, sorry, I knocked the dude out. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you had something. But I see what you're saying, Biggie, and I do agree with you to a degree. But I probably more so biased, and probably Rambo is too. I love Titanfall 2. Like,
Oh man,
like that game's movement is. I stand by this. It's one of the best first-person shooters to come out in like the last like 10 years. I stand by that.
Oh, I agree with that. but
it's
I feel
top 2, and it's probably not 2. I'm gonna be honest.
Like
We need
like
another one. Respawn quit playing.
It's not gonna happen for a while. But like that game's like movement, gunplay, it was just great all around. So like going from that and then Black Ops 3 like was a very simple transition because Titanfall 2's movement was already great, even like with the mechs, and then Call of Duty added. I'm like, this is just as smooth. But I see what you're saying though with like Call of Duty as far as like, you know,
Yeah.
the
Because
newer
like, I
ones.
was gonna say, like, even if we compare Black Ops 3 and Titanfall 2, I didn't play it that much. I think I played the beta. I think they had a little bit, then maybe a little bit of the full game.
Game is
But like, I
fantastic.
still feel like that game was still more fluid than Black Ops 3.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah, because like, that's what I mean. Like when it comes to fluid movement, Cold War is like the best one that we've gotten. But all other Call of Duties, if you go back and play them, it's like they're as stiff as Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
For the most part, like when it comes to actual movement, they're as stiff as Modern Warfare. And so that like it's stiff. It's Call of Duty. I expected that. The biggest part for Modern Warfare when it came to the regular game was just the maps.
Hey, y'all want to play Piccadilly?
Holy, no way you just said that.
Like once they, I'm gonna be honest. Once they got some decent maps, I played that game a lot more.
We did. I agree. I can't deny that.
Once they had a decent map, everything else besides the 725, because that was just so every Call of Duty got a 725 ass gun. Let's be honest.
It usually does. The Spaz, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 3 was the Brecci. I'm going based off like the guns that I could like off top remember.
Yeah.
And the first thing you ain't say was pre-patch model 1887.
I'm about to say
I say
models.
Spaz. That's why, because I remember that Spaz because I was sniping people with that shit. The model 1880, whatever the fuck, those shits were dumb too. But every COD does have like that shotgun where we're just all like.
Yeah. So like certain things, it's like, all right. And it's like they're negatives, but I'm gonna still play the game. Like the shotguns, like it get annoying, but I still enjoyed Modern Warfare, especially like I said, once they got the maps, because then that was the biggest flaw. Because the gunplay was already good.
Yeah.
So if you're on a map that's good and the gunplay is good and the movement is Call of Duty, it's a pretty good game right then and there.
You didn't get too many disagreements out of me on that point. I remember because we mentioned this on the previous podcast how they had the potential, how they're probably going to start taking time in between each game.
Mm-hmm.
While that is fine and dandy, don't be wrong, that's fantabulous and all the other good shit.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is it's Activision, bro, and we've been scarred a lot.
Yeah.
Like, do y'all think that they're gonna stay true to that shit? Or are they just gonna do like one take and then
Depends on how it affects their income.
Yep. I'm gonna say right now, it depends on Warzone too.
I say because if they see like their income dip, they're going back. Even if it's not that much,
what are we talking about?
They're going back.
Like, do you see like, because you remember like in the last one we talked about how like they're gonna potentially take like time in between, an actual time in between. We're not getting yearly. Do you think that's actually going to stick that way, or do you just think there's gonna be like a trial run for them?
With Xbox?
No, like with Activision, like as a whole.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is because they're with Xbox, I think they can do that. Because if they're okay, so let's just say hypothetically that they do the whole exclusive on Xbox, it becomes easier to put out content for just one console. If you only have to make it optimized for one console, but then after that, all you have to prioritize is the updates, then I think they'll be fine. Now, as long as it's on PlayStation, that's going to be a different story.
You know what else I just thought about right now too? Like, speaking of like staying on COD, how's that anti-cheat? Anybody in here know?
Been good so far. I ain't run into no cheaters.
Yesterday, they just when me and Kenny got on, they had just had another wave of bans go out.
Damn.
People.
They backline people.
So, I mean,
are they doing IPs, or is it just like they could just go to like a new account type shit?
They still doing that whole put you on the server with
other cheaters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So y'all just gotta deal with each other.
So like certain people they do get up out of there.
Okay.
Certain people they do get completely up out of there. But
I be wanting to like try to play that because it be looking like y'all be having fun on there from time to time. But two things. One,
that's how I be doing, but
man, it's
Rambo got pooped on last night.
It's the size of that game that be killing me too, though.
Oh yeah. You know what's crazy? With Call of Duty not looking like they about to make another Warzone, it ain't gonna do nothing but get bigger.
Man, look.
Bigger honey green.
Man, I've been on that shit a lot lately. That shit cool.
They're not gonna make it
once you get used to it.
until people really like, if they make a really good Call of Duty and people want that movement and stuff in there, then they might think about it.
I mean, they should have did it with Cold War. I think a lot more people will play it.
If with the movement, maybe.
Cold War. Oh my god.
If it had Cold War's gunplay, I don't think so. Modern Warfare gunplay is way better, but
just the movement.
Yeah, if they just added Cold War movement, then yeah. But at the same time, if they tried to do that, the question is, does the community of sweats get upset because they have to learn a whole new movement style?
Of course.
And you can't slide cancel the same way you do in Warzone.
Hey, of course they would, because
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. But it's kind of like the way I've always kind of looked at this shit now is like, y'all remember like during basketball season, like training camp and shit like that, conditioning. We all had the same exact thought day one. Do I really want to do this shit?
That's some bullshit.
The very first week, you're like, do I really want to hoop this year? And after that, you just kind of get used to it. Like, all right, fuck it. And then before you know, you kind of just like, you're acclimated to it. Like suicides will always suck, but your lungs kind of just like,
That first 2 days of not even touching the basketball
is hell,
bro.
Pisses me off.
Is hell.
Let me take a jumper. Let me do something.
Free throw, please.
Let me run some basketball drills. Nigga, damn.
Yeah, it's the worst shit ever. But like that's the way I see it. Like especially like in the gaming community, it's like kind of like the same shit where like they get pissed off about something that they can't do anymore. Like, oh, I can't do this, that, and the third, blah, 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 and then they adjust to it and then keep playing it. It's kind of you just gotta learn it. That's it. Like I understand, like if they took away, kind of like Rambo, Kenny, know what I'm talking about. Kind of like how you went from, I hate to say it, but like Gears 3 and then the game that shall not be named. I understand that type of like different shit. Like that, I understand. But like little things like movement that you can easily adjust and then figure out how to get better at and still be elite. Because elite motherfuckers gonna figure out a way.
Yeah.
You feel me? They gonna figure it out.
Always gonna figure it out.
Like I don't see what the problem is, but
People complain every year.
about the same shit, man.
It
Same
don't matter
shit.
what game it is. They do it on 2K. They do it on Call of Duty. They do it on Apex every season.
Well, 2K, they don't listen.
At all. At all.
Yeah. But also at the same time, when they do listen, like when everybody was like, even though we didn't really want them to listen that much, but it was still kind of an issue. Shooting, once you learned how to shoot in 2K20, it was kind of OD. It needed a little tweak. But people were complaining so much, like, all right, let's go ahead and nerf it. And then it was like, this is what y'all wanted.
Y'all didn't get your back. Those 2 years will always be funny to me, the 20 and 21 region.
Because this is what you wanted.
There was that, and it was we all said the same shit. Did you get your badges? Well, no. Then shut up.
Bro.
Like 20 shooting wasn't that difficult.
Man.
Going from 19 to 20 wasn't that hard of a curve. Like 20 to 21 is more of a curve, but honestly, they literally low-key broke the game with the damn. I'm not gonna say, I don't want to say broke, but they literally made shooting easy as shit once you use a stick. Because
Yeah.
all of us learned how to use a stick on that game before the Zens came out. Like we all figured out how to use a stick, and it was easy as shit. But you know, I don't want to learn. I want to stay with the same shit that complain about it being the same. Why do people do? Quick tangent, y'all. Why do folks do that shit?
It's humans.
Why do they do that shit? They want something new. They get something new and actually fresh and that's actually good, and then complain that it's different.
Ooh, I want you to think about something. Think about the amount of people that sit at home and complain that nothing is changing in their life, but they also just sit at home.
Yeah.
There are people complaining that the new Horizon Zero Dawn game has, like, there's this part where she jumps off a cliff and like uses her grappling hook to like go down. People complain because it's the same exact animation from the first game.
I know exactly because I seen that post on my Twitter feed and they're like, it's the same thing, and I'm like, do y'all not? Here's the thing. One day we're gonna get a developer on here to explain this shit to us, but at the basic level of development, I understand that you're going to reuse some resources and animations because then it makes the animation and then development process of the game more simple because you don't have to necessarily change an entire thing about a game. So I'm like, is this what we're complaining about? The same animation but just better graphics? I'm like, they add more shit to the game. Of course some shit's gonna stay the same because why reinvent the wheel?
It's just like people complain when you don't change enough, and if you change too much, they complain. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Thank you, like, bro.
People, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
It's funny though, because I see that shit and I'm like, there's no way y'all actually like bitching about this.
So like, if let's just use Horizon Zero Dawn for example.
Go ahead.
If in game, not out like the real world, but in game, it was a 10 to 12 year gap between when we first played with Aloy and then the new game that came out. Okay, cool. Okay, I understand certain animations should be different. This game is literally 45 minutes after the first one ended. This is 45 minutes after the first one ended.
You know my favorite part about Horizon Zero Dawn is?
What?
When they showed the picture of her and apparently they expected her to have on makeup.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't look feminine. And I was like, do y'all not know? Like women don't be wearing makeup all the time.
That's them weirdos we be talking about in like Discord and group chat. Because I'm not gonna lie, I seen them like there's no way y'all are bitching about this.
Y'all complain because she ain't have on makeup. Like, motherfucker, this is not the time to be trying to look pretty. Who is she trying to look pretty for?
Like, she's out here in the streets trying to survive and like discover her history and all this other shit, and you expect her to look cute for you, nigga? What?
Just look cute for the game. Gotta put on my lipstick before I go.
I'm sorry.